Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Gonna do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2016 Kubota L2501 that came in and we're putting up for sale. As always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions. We'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know, then of course we'll fire it up, let you hear the engine, show you the 3-point and the PTO. Show you the brakes are working good, show you the transmission's good. As always, if you are in the market for a used tractor, a used piece of ag equipment, or a used piece of construction equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for machines find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one is a 2016 L2501 OROPS 4-wheel drive. It's got the LA525 front loader, hydro transmission, R1 tires, and 162 hours. So when we fire it up here in a little bit, we'll show you these pins up here are nice and tight. The hydraulics are strong. As you'll see here as I get up close to it, the orange paint is very bright. Loader arms are nice and straight, not all scratched up too bad. There's a few little scratches here and there, but like I said, that orange paint's nice and bright. A couple little scratches right there, but very bright paint. Looking at this front tire here, I'm gonna say we're at least 80-85% tread life. I think I'm being very fair. It's nice and deep there. I don't see any weather checking or anything. As we look at this front rim, as you can see here, if I can get my shadow out of the way, nice and bright orange paint. Not all scuffed up around the edge. Couple little tiny scratches right in there, but pretty darn nice overall. Apologies if it's the audio is a little crackly today. It's a little windy right now. Coming back here, looking at this rear tire, same thing. I'm gonna say it's at least 85%, if not better. You can actually still see a little bit of the barcode that was in the top of these tread bars. No weather checking or anything there. Lots of life left in these tires. This back rim, again, that orange paint is very bright. Not all scuffed up around the edges. Actually pretty darn nice over here as well. Look up close to this fender. Again, that orange paint is very bright. The fender's nice and straight. I don't see any big dings or anything. Couple little tiny scratches here and there. There's a couple little right there, a little small one right there. A little bit of a scratch and a little bit of a scuff right there. But it is a used loader tractor, and again, it is still pretty darn nice. It's honestly gonna be a little cleaner than most of them. Coming back here, looking at the 3-point arms look good down there. Drawbar looks good. Honestly, doesn't look like the drawbar's hardly been used. 540 PTO, everything's good there. Looking back here at the rear end, I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Everything looks nice. Inside of both rear rims look good. Looking up close at this rear tire here, matches up really well to the other side. Lots of tread life left there. Underneath the fenders on both sides are really nice. Rear rim on this side, again, that paint is nice and bright. Not all scuffed up. Not a bunch of nicks in the paint. Couple little small ones up top here, but honestly pretty darn nice. Looking at this fender here, again, bright orange paint. Couple little scratches, one little one right there, two little ones right here. Looking at the front tire on this side, it matches up really well to the other side. Lots of life left there. Again, I'm not seeing any weather checking anywhere. And again, bright orange paint on this front rim. Not all scratched up or nicked around the edges. One little spot down here has got a little scratch, but looking at the loader arm on this side, again, bright orange paint here. Couple little scratches here and there, but nothing out of the ordinary. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on the loader arms. Up front, we'll take a look at this loader bucket. Bucket looks nice and straight. I don't really see any big bows or dents or dings in the bucket. As you can see, it actually retains probably 95% of the orange paint still. Pretty darn clean there. Coming up front, a couple little scratches on the paint up there in the cylinders and across the front, but again, used loader tractor, Nothing out of the ordinary there. Grill guard's in good shape. It's nice and straight. I already have it unlatched a little bit so I could pull it out of the way with one hand here. Looking up close, that black mesh is in good shape on the front of the hood. Both headlights look good here. Again, that orange paint's nice and bright. Got a little bit of a scuff there. One little spot right up here. It's got a little chip in the paint. Other than that, pretty darn good. Let's see if I can. Take a look underneath the hood here. A couple little nicks in the paint right there. All right, looking down inside here, as you can see, nice and clean in here. Everything looks pretty good. Bottom side of that hood looks good. We'll go around and take a look at the side of the block. Kind of come in here and see what we can see. Kind of hard to get in too close with this camera setup, but as you can see there, it's nice and dry. I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side of the block. Everything up front looks good there. Down here, everything looks good. Front axle looks good on this side. We'll go to the other side, take a look, see what we can see over here. All right, as you can see, nice and clean in here, nice and dry. Side of the block's nice and clean over here, nice and dry. Again, I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side anywhere over here. Front axle looks good over here as well. Oil pan's nice and clean and dry on both sides. Take a look at the operator station. That step's in good shape. Just a little bit of paint wearing off where you step on and off. That floorboard's pretty darn good though. Pedal's good on this side. Hydro pedal looks good. Both brake pedals are good. Taking a look at the seat. Seat looks good here. I don't see any cuts or tears on that seat. Hydro spot's in good shape. PTO, 3-point. Your loader controls, everything looks good there. Down at the dash, everything looks good. 162 hours. The hour meter does work like it's supposed to. From up here, everything looks pretty good up here. A couple tiny little scratches here. This plastic piece up here, what we call the cowl, it's maybe got just a little bit of a fade to it compared to everything else. That hood's really, really bright, but that's a plastic piece that fades a little differently. All right, like I said, it's a 2016 L2501, 162 hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. I'll get the hood shut. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.